Yo, I just saw this post. Post says Lil Durk's mom says support around him is shrinking with each court date, leaving most family members by his side. Well, what do you expect, man? These so-called friends are never gonna be around for you. They're only around for you as long as you're useful for them. That's the way the world works. I've been in situations I had all these people around me. The minute that they didn't see any use for me, they disappeared. I'm like, where are these people gone? They disappeared. They're out of there. They're out of here. But when I need them, you know what I mean? When you need them, they're gone. But when they needed me, I was there. I'm a good guy. And that's what happened to Dirk. At the end of the day, the most people you can really rely on is your own family. And sometimes you can have beef with your family. So I'm glad to see my son at the court. The courtroom is getting smaller and smaller. But that's okay. He has all his brothers, 3, and his sisters, 6, to support him. Well, that's a one big family, man. Well, at least he has them to come to the court, man. Like, as long as there's not nobody there. You know, it's a weird contrast, you know, because, like, to be in, like, a jail cell now, and then I remember just the other day, we saw Dirk winning the Grammy. Ain't too long ago that he won the Grammy, right? Lil Durk wins Grammy award with All My Life with J. Cole. Nice uplifting song. People trying to hold him down. I liked the song, it was good. But it just goes to show how things can change at like a flip of a hat. Well, I mean, you're there celebrating your Grammy Award winning. Next minute you're in prison. But I could see that this guy is a person that he knew this was coming. He knew something bad was coming his way. God, I've never seen a guy try to. I mean, don't think you should keep going down a negative route. But I think the timing of which he tried to pivot into positivity, it was a little bit too late. You know, it reminds me of something that what Diddy did. Diddy, he started to have problems, and he knew problems were coming up. And I think Dirk had warnings about things were gonna come from his past to haunt him. Same with Diddy, and you start to see Diddy doing things where I'm giving back to the artist. He never woke up one day and had an epiphany and be like, I'm gonna give them back all the money I stole from them. I'm gonna give them their recordings. Nah, he didn't do that out of the kindness of his own heart. He did that because he knew the devil was coming for him. He knew something was coming for him. That's why he did what he did. And when you signed over to get your royalty back or your master recordings, whatever he gave back to his artist, in the contract it stated that you could not say a bad word about him. Now you just have to think about it. He comes on the radio station like, oh, I just give him back. I'm brother love. I felt like spreading love. No, that wasn't the case, Diddy. That wasn't the case. You knew those guys were coming for you. Those liquor guys, you know they were coming for you at one point or another. So you wanted to make sure nobody can say anything bad about you. And as I said before, it reminded me of Dirk, where he knew Dirk was coming. He knew things were coming for him. I started to see him do certain things. I'm thinking, this is odd. That little Dirk honored with key to the city. I remember the last person got the honor to the key to the city was Diddy. Right? Was it New York? Yeah, it was definitely New York City gave him the keys to the city. I thought, man, this is odd, man. This guy he's not a good person. Diddy is not a good person. Diddy is not a good person. But they gave Diddy the key to the city. And they did the same thing with Dirk. I mean, I don't know if Dirk's evil. People say he's a nice guy. Other people say he's hiring people to murder other people. I don't know. Most rappers, I mean, a lot of people say slide for Von. I don't know. At one point, yeah, he was caught up in a murder investigation with Von, but it got dropped because Von got killed. The whole case collapsed. You got your main the main person they want to prosecute, and then he's tied to Von, right? So if he's dead, you can't really tie him to it. that got dropped. So I thought his life was good. I thought, okay, he can start afresh, kind of, and just go about his life doing his rap. So I started to see his rap music change. A lot of people said, oh, he's moved away from the drill and started to rap some positivity type music. And I thought that was good of him. As I said before, it was good of him, but it was a little bit too little, too late. Because his past lyrics have started to come for him. I don't think they're going to use his lyrics in court against him. Even this day and age, some of these lawyers are really dumb. And when I say they're dumb, they're really dumb. They start to use like YouTube videos on this guy, and they're not even really, they've been edited and they didn't even realize that. So I found that funny. It's like, this day and age, man, where did they get these guys from? But anyway, yeah, like, subscribe, and I'm out.